You know, they've got... we keep harking back to it. Consistency of selection, consistency of performance. They've got their big men playing well at the moment. Will Skelton was huge. He got a yellow card last week, but he was huge. He was all over the park. He got a... I can't say it was an unlucky yellow card because there was head contact, but he's just a big menace at the rucks and mauls. And then, of course, when he carries, he shows some beautiful skills. So they've got talented players across the park, and then, of course...
You won't want to go down that path again. And then, of course, we have the battle in the back row. Shegu, man of the match, probably the player of the round of the playoffs. Aldred Cancorier, probably one of the best underrated players in the top category. Skelton Piquet, Romain Willis Cross, Flamo Arnold.
Yeah, and then the key to that is Aldred. He's the keystone that allows the other players to maybe roam at times. Cancorier, particularly Shegu as well, the young player. So Aldred's the key.
The players coming out onto the pitch here at this Matmut Atlantic Stadium here in Bordeaux. Stade Toulouse take on Stade Rochelle. It's the first of the two semi-finals of the top 14 season 2023-20. Trenini is the man in charge of the whistle. He's got Benoit Rousselet, Adrien Marbo running the lines, and Eric Briquet Compound, who is the TMO. Gets this semi-final underway. High ball kicked up into the air and picked up by the main man. There he is, Cancorier. What an acquisition. He is coming from Clermont. Outstanding since his arrival.
Kid will take it back into the 22. He's managed to convince the referee. I'm not sure the referee had a chance to even assess that, but they came up, they took the quick line out, as Toulouse tend to do. They break the game up. They want to keep you chasing shadows. And then a fairly obvious infringement from La Rochelle right in front of the referee coming around the side.
Yeah, so Latu, that was just coming in from the Australian hooker, of course, who with Tongan origins, the former Stade Francais man, came from Montpellier, and a chance for Ramos to kick some early points. We're not even 2 minutes in, and you get the impression that Toulouse will just go for everything they possibly can. It's a lightning fast start. Against Thomas Ramos kicking from that distance.
He's been a fantastic goal kicker this season, obviously always, but this season in particular he's been immaculate.
And finally,
most of the forwards are thinking, right, let's just settle it down as the blood's already flowing.
Yes, Dorian Aldegheri, of course, the player originally from
into the water. Some of the big boys, Winnie Antonio, coming across. Will Skelton to get hydrated.
Rentrez chez vous, Noir, s'il vous plaît. Au fond, couloir 3, reprise du temps, comme vous voulez.
Yeah, ripped thigh muscle for Manning Biafou, which is a big blow, of course, in that engine room. As you can see, the Toulouse are pushing forward. A little pass there, Dupont will go digging. Gets the ball back, and Temac, well, he does that so well. You know, he's just a little sneaky move to get rid of two players, a little bit of a fumble back there. And no one tries to pick it back. Latu with the line out. Again, is taken well by Jeko. Now, there's lots of pressure here with the driving maul. They need to try and move forward. Latu's got the ball. They're going to go up. Rochelle, they crash over, and the show's been awarded. In Rochelle, move 5-3 ahead.
A statement right in front of their adoring supporters. You see all the red and black, the yellow and black there behind the goal line. This time they've got momentum going again from the start, but they managed to stay together. They didn't allow Toulouse to splinter them, and they just kept that forward momentum going. The big boys at the front working hard. There's Wadi keeping on going, leading the charge, and the beneficiaries at the back of that wall, well controlled by La Rochelle.
Yeah, and you can see by the celebration of the group just marching forward. Hastoy does the business from the tee. They have a 7-3 to the Toulouse territory. This is that man Latu who's going to try and take advantage of it. Nicely taken there. Cancorier working his magic in the line out as well. He is a wizard of the modern era. And here they are at the back with that man Latu. Very happy. You know, it's not a chicken trailer, it's a large, you know, heavy load, isn't it? With Kev Balogun sacked off the back of that. And that will be a penalty. Came around from the side, I think.
For La Rochelle, it actually opens up a bit more space for the backs, because every time they'll start doing this from the line out more, and Toulouse will have to have all hands to the pump, which simply means, if they decide to just go 2 or 3 metres, La Rochelle, and flick it out to the backs, they're on the front foot, and they won't have a
Palois player. Pastore is absolutely impeccable from that left flank. Double figures it is.
They're taking a quick tap kick, Toulouse. We're not a quick one, but a tap.
Novaka, no, it's Dupont. Dupont gets the ball out as the charge there. Willis hits the defensive line. Right, just a metre away. It's surely going to be a try. Oh, that's easy. Over he goes, and there's your try. Breaking it.
Looking for a clinical at the end. The first time went to the left side up towards the post. And then it came back into the space that has just been vacated by Jack Lowe. It wasn't perfect, but Breaking had enough skill to take that ball down low. It would have been nice to get one up high, I'm sure. He still had Cancoria to contend with. He didn't really have much of a chance when the line is that close.
Tries to deliver from down the left side. Perfectly weighted, sneaks through. Just right of the left post. The Toulouse fans are happy. And look, we got an interesting little tussle taking place because we're all square at 10 points apiece.
Well, we just saw Jack Knowles' action that got him the yellow card, and Rochelle hasn't been good. I think they need to vary it and maybe have a bit more of an attack.
Listen, it's a La Rochelle ball. They get the ball out and they got lots of time.
It was essentially a 2-on-1 where they could have made some ground.
Perfectly taken once. Yeah, Alexander Room out the line out. Well, he's just incredible, isn't he? There's the driving ball. Dupont off the back. Little shake and a shift to his right. It's been picked up, but it's
that ball came out. Here's a quick tap.
Here we go, and it's been straight out to Kinghorn once again. Dupont getting the ball, shifting very quickly. Ball comes back out using the forwards this time. Charge. Alligari. Dupont once again. Jack Willis taking the ball, inching closer and closer. They got an extra player on the pitch as Roman turned back on the ball. There's spillage, good chance for counter-rucking, and going to take full advantage of that as Cyril by Willis once again. He's a human battering ram, isn't he, Willis? But he's been held up on this occasion, and the ball does become available for Dupont. He's got a few players down the right-hand side, and there's a chance to cut through. Quick ball out to the right, they've got to try. Dupont. There it is, it's surely in the corner. Look at that, fantastic.
Dupont's always looking for it as well. They assume that the outside defender will be looking in, keeping an eye on those inner attackers, and so there's a little bit of space there for Money.
He's ready to go, and I think that's what they're constantly a threat in attack, because everybody can score. Here's the delivery of the kick. It just goes a little bit wide. The flag stay down. It's a 5-point lead.
Because Dupont's threatening close into the ruck, and he's finding all his runners, as we see the Moulin again from Flamand. Not quite as clean as the first time. But I think one of the things they might need to look at as well, because part of Dupont getting the run off the ball.
That's a great kick once again. And well, it's the 2-point.
First things first for La Rochelle.
Latu goes. It's been taken, snatched out of the sky. Cancoria. Let's see where they go with this. Well, Redawadi, he's been turned and tussled. They're still going. Can they get the ball over? There are players just lying down there. Need to pick it up. Oh, it's a try. Right underneath the nose of the referee, Monsieur Trainini.
They moved the ball slightly away from where Toulouse perhaps expected it. They shuffled it away from Cancoria. He got back involved. Toulouse had done well to defend, and there's the end with Aldrich going over the assistance of Tawera Kerbala. That's the strength of a halfback, the likes of Kerbala or Dupont, the additional thing that they bring.
Here, Pastore will deliver easily, stroke over, and they do move 5 points ahead. And the Maritinos are going ballistic in the stands. As we take a look at the replay here, originally line-out take, safe hands with Cancoria. A look at that from Aldrich. He's so good from that short distance. Ball to his teammates as they move forward. That's been knocked forward out. It's going to be a knock-on, and it's going to be the end of the half. And that will mean that La Rochelle have a 5-point lead here at the Magma Atlantic. here in Bordeaux and in a good position. But what a fantastic first up we've seen there, mates.
As possible.
Tackler does not roll, this is why.
Well, the attempted rip there out of the hands of Santiago Chocobares. Oh, that's a big,
On va regarder ça, on va regarder ça.
He's stopping the, I think it was the crash on our choke. Is it what we can most definitely say? It's Flamand. He's got the left leg there and with the right arm.
It's the shoulder on head. There'll be a question as to how much mitigation there is from Flamand lowering his body height. He's sitting down, he's got a long way down.
Yeah, but he's 6 foot.
Même là, c'est un acte de jeu déloyal. Pour moi, le numéro 3 est dans une position haute. Il n'est pas dans une position légale pour plaquer. Donc c'est un acte de jeu déloyal. Le degré de danger est élevé. Je vois le numéro 3 arriver à pleine vitesse. Les contacts directs à la tête. Et je ne vois pour l'instant aucune circonstance atténuante. C'est pas soudain et significatif. C'est un carton.
Well, he's just waited and now he finally gets the ball out. Kinghorn, that's a great pass, look at that. And the passing is just sumptuous, drops it off, and there's the score. It's absolutely sensational. And look who finishes it off, it's been really
I'd say it's probably out backwards out of the hands, at least the arm ball out of the hands.
We always talk about the angle of the hands and where they are. If they're pointed backwards, then it goes backwards. It's the momentum that carries it forward, of course.
One of the interesting things is after Kinghorn passes the ball and continues jogging forward at the same pace, he's always in front of the ball there. So when that ball is caught, Kinghorn is still in front of the ball. I don't think there's enough evidence to change it. You see that?
Pour moi, Eric,
voilà, cet angle-là, mais on peut revenir sur une décision. Là,
maintenant, il faut qu'on revoie cet angle-là. Pour moi, ici, j'ai le numéro 11, le mouvement des bras va vers l'avant. Ici,
voilà,
le
ici
mouvement des bras va vers l'avant. Donc, il y a passe en avant.
Décision,
je vais pas accorder l'essai, je vais revenir à la
Ramos to kick from out wide. Well, he's just meticulously good, isn't he? You know, with one player less, they don't know how it's going to affect them. Finally comes out. Oh, it's been touchdown! This is an easy score. Of course it is. Over he goes. Santiago Chocobares. Touchdown! You can't.
But La Rochelle had premeditated that they were going to go to the kick. They slowed the ball up. There was probably an opportunity to capitalise.
Kicked by this man. Job done. 14 points. Caballo puts it in there. Greg Alger. Where's it going? Caballo gets it out. Oh, you've got to move it. And that is a massive victory for Toulouse. When it was theirs, they needed to just get their hands on it.
Qu'on le vérifie. Donc, appel vidéo.
We're going to go to the cheer.
As they could. Frustration, of course, jubilation from the defending scrum.
Les deux se charment, s'approchent.
Very easily boil over.
Ok.
On le voit bien par le temps, on le voit avec cet angle ici. Ok. Le même angle. Thémo pour le faire le même angle, la vitesse réelle, s'il vous plaît. On va le revoir la vitesse réelle aussi. Est-ce qu'on peut revoir cet angle?
Numéro 1 avec moi, numéro 16 avec moi. Vous venez provoquer votre adversaire, c'est carton jaune. Et vous venez mettre un coup de tête sur un adversaire, c'est carton jaune.
Rugby where anything happens. Where's the space? It's like your segments. Penalty for the Rochelle.
So they don't go back to the advantage.
Well, the penalty's good. It's
To be so much of the game, La Rochelle have just been unable to get quick ball on the front foot, just the accuracy of the defence, the way that Toulouse is.
He's been sacrificed, isn't he? It's absolutely sublime. And Toulouse
more comfortable going forward, more comfortable on defence than La Rochelle.
They go again. The swashbuckling Julien Marchand. Brennan. A bit more skullduggery from him. And the kick into the corner. Watch out. He is just brilliant. That is the in the corner. And a fantastic.
Keep it going forward. And when they switch back, you know, you've got two players more than the opposition. How do you find that space? And this is one way. You swing it back, you put in the kick, and then you've got a player like Labelle, who, to be honest, amongst an absolute all-star cast in that.
And they're about to finish off this semi-final. Ramos kicks the extras, and Toulouse are through to yet another final in their quest to try and win a 23rd Brenner Shield. Remarkable. But of course, La Rochelle they shot themselves in the foot, didn't they? They basically lost two key players in the second half, which enabled Toulouse to come back because they had the lead at the break by 5 points, but the tables turned the moment that we saw Antonio and then Wadi go off.
Yeah, they're up against it, of course, going down one man, but then even more so with two. But they've given it absolutely everything, and they know that they've pushed for a long time in this match, Toulouse. Toulouse got better go-forward ball, they got quicker ball. La Rochelle, even though they were leading at times, they always looked like they were struggling.